Hey everyone, my name is Shankar and you are watching Crack Interview with Joe. When I was doing my first speech, like many other candidates, I also got a lot of questions like how to apply for the companies, how to get reached out by recruiters, how to reach out for the referrals, how to reach out to the recruiters and all. So very first thing that came in my mind was my LinkedIn profile. I was not that much active on LinkedIn last year and my profile was also not complete. So I did some changes in my LinkedIn profile and guess what? I got reached out by multiple top companies like Intuit, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Flipkart, etc. I had no idea that this would happen because I didn't apply to any company. I didn't go for any referral as well, and still the companies themselves start reaching out to me. So this is the magic of our LinkedIn profile. Interesting, right? So in today's video, we are going to discuss the same things in detail. What changes you have to do in your LinkedIn profile. There will be some tips and tricks to update your LinkedIn profile. So let's get started. First of all, let me tell you why LinkedIn is the best platform for job hunting and hiring as well. If you look at the stats published on LinkedIn about page, you can see every second at least 95 job applications are submitted on LinkedIn, and for every minute at least 6 people get hired through LinkedIn. You can see there are more than 850 million members on LinkedIn and 58 million plus companies are listed on LinkedIn. Okay, so these you can go through the other stats, but these stats indicate why LinkedIn is the great platform. Now let me take you through my LinkedIn profile. I'll explain in detail what changes exactly I did and how that affected my job hunting and how the recruiters reached out to me. So the first thing I did was I edited my public URL for my LinkedIn profile. So basically when you create profile on LinkedIn, some URL gets generated, the unique URL basically from your name, some keywords from your name and some numbers basically, but you can update that URL and you can have your custom URL here. So that helps the recruiters or you as well to easily locate your profile basically. Okay, after that I updated my LinkedIn profile basically. So I recommend using some professional profile picture here, and then I updated my background as well, and then in my introduction I had added my role and the company name and some skill sets. So this is my recent version of introduction, so don't think much about this, but at that time I had my introduction like software developer at PubMatic, and then I had listed some of my skill sets like Java, Spring Boot, data structures, etc. One general suggestion I would like to give it here is that you should add as much information as possible in your profile section, I mean in your whole profile, because that helps a lot for the LinkedIn search basically. So if somebody searches some skill on LinkedIn, then if that skill is present in your profile basically, then there's high chance that your profile might get listed in the search results. Then you can add your website or any portfolio link here. I have just updated my YouTube channel link here, but I had no portfolio or any other website that time, so this part was empty basically. Now if you come to the feature section of my LinkedIn profile, you can see I have added my resume, then some awards and accomplishments and some other certificates here. So the intention is if recruiter is looking at my profile, then he or she should be able to find out some important things about me here in the featured section. So you can see this is my resume. If you are looking for some of the tips, some do's and don'ts about creating the resume, then you can watch my another video where I have explained in detail how to create your resume, what things should be included, what are some do's and don'ts. You can find the link in the description or here at the top as well. After that I started sharing some technical posts. So the intention was the post may reach out to some recruiters, and the recruiters might check my profile and they might reach out to me. Okay, or if I ask somebody for referral and if they come to my profile and if they look at my profile, the profile should look impressive, right? So that was the intention. So you can also write some technical post or any post basically, and you can also react to some other people's post You can add comments on their posts, and if your comments are getting reacted, then many people may reach out to your profile as well, and the people could be the recruiter as well, right? So that is the intention. Then I have added the brief information about myself, my interest, my skills, and a little more information about myself. So you can also add some impressive keywords here so that the recruiter might get impressed, and the keywords also help for LinkedIn search as well. After that, in my experience section, I have added every possible information about my position or my role. Okay, so you can observe I have added something about my company, then about my role, then about my work impact, and my responsibilities, my accomplishments and awards, my projects, and very little information about my projects as well. Then I have talked about my tech stack. Also, you can attach the media files. I mean, if you have got some awards or some certificates, etc., then you can attach those as well. So try to add as much information as possible, and that definitely helps for LinkedIn search. Then I have added information about my freelance projects. I had worked on some freelancing projects during my college days, and I have added information about that as well in my experience section. Then in the education section, I have added my graduation college details. Then I have added my grades and some activities and social inclusion. And I have added basic information about my college. So I wanted to highlight that WC is a government autonomous college basically. So just to highlight that I am from this college. And then I have added my projects which I had done during my academic days. So these were the projects during my college days, and I have added some brief introduction about those here. Then I have added information about my subjects which I had during my academics, and I have also added the links to the awards which I had got during my college days. And if you see, I have added some information here as well. So I haven't left any part where I can't add information. Okay, so if I see I can add some information here, some description here, then I just went for it. I have added every possible information at every possible place on my LinkedIn profile. So I'm still repeating that you have to add as much information as possible, because that helps for the LinkedIn search. If you see my profile, I have appeared in 271 search results in the last week only. Okay, and I have 2399 profile views in the last week. So that is the intention. If you have good keywords in your LinkedIn profile, then there are high chances that your profile will get listed in the LinkedIn search result basically. Then I have added certifications, and after that I have added some of the skills. So if you see, there are more than 40 skills in my LinkedIn profile. So there is definitely the possibility that my LinkedIn profile will get shortlisted, right? Because in search we have that filter related to skills as well for the recruiter. Okay, so if you add more skills, your profile will definitely get listed in the search results. So add relevant skills, but as many as possible. And from here you can reorder your skills. Okay, so where's that option? You can click here, and from here you can reorder the skills. So top 5 skills you can have at the top, so that the recruiter will come to know that these are your top skills. After that you can have some recommendations. At that time I think I had only one recommendation, but you can ask your friends or your colleagues to recommend you. After that I have added the publications. So these publications are just my Android applications, and yeah, I think these are just Android applications. So I had published my Android applications on Play Store, and I have added the information about them as well. Then I have added information about my projects. So basically I have added all my academics, all my sponsors, and all my personal projects here. And you can observe I have added the every possible information about those projects as well. After that I have added information about my honors and awards, and you can see for honors and awards as well I have added detailed information, detailed description why I received this award, and what was the tech stack and all. I mean, the intention is I should cover or I should add as much information as possible. Okay, so if anybody is going through my profile, he or she should be able to understand why I received this award, and the information should be really genuine. Okay, now I guess you know the reason why recruiters reached out to me. The obvious reason is this profile basically. The reason is this much information which is helping LinkedIn to list my profile in the LinkedIn search. Now how to add these profile sections? Okay, so just click on this add profile section and start from first, and if you have relevant information about that section, just keep adding and add as much information as possible. So friends, now you know the changes which I did in my LinkedIn profile. Basically I updated my introduction section, and I added some more sections in my profile. Okay, after that the most important thing again I did was I marked myself as open to work. Okay, so open to finding a new job is what open to work basically. So I marked my profile as open to work, and that helps recruiter again, because if your profile is marked as open to work and your profile is listed in LinkedIn search, then definitely recruiter will reach out to you. So I had updated my profile in October 2021, and then I started getting reached out by multiple recruiters. So let me show you some recruiter reach outs basically. So you can see on October 27, the recruiter from Intuit reached out to me. On December 10, recruiter from Google reached out to me. On October 13, recruiter from Amazon reached out to me. On Jan 13, recruiter from Flipkart reached out to me. So friends, this is how I got reached out by multiple recruiters. Now if your profile is not yet updated, then just go and update your profile, and definitely you will also get multiple reach outs from multiple top companies. So that is it for today. If you find this video helpful, then don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. So see you soon in the next video. Until then, keep watching Crack Interview with Shiv. Bye.